Up first tonight, the Knox County Regional Forensic Center hoping to get a new drug in our area scheduled or restricted after appearing in 41 deaths in and around the county. The drug is called cyclorphene, and little is known about it besides the fact that it is extremely potent, even deadly, and it's spreading fast.
Yeah, 6 News reporter Naomi Hilmer went to the Regional Forensic Center to learn more about the drug, who it's impacting, and what to look out for. Naomi.
Yeah, Lori, Bo, part of the reason our area might be seeing such an uptick in these cases is that the Forensic Center tells me it was one of the first to discover the drug here in Tennessee. And part of the problem with this drug is that it's not detectable through most test kits.
It's never been more deadly than to take street-level drugs than in 2026.
Chris Thomas with the Knox County Regional Forensic Center says cyclorphene has been detected in our area since mid-2025.
The very first case that we had, we didn't know about it until several months later. There was a death that we were investigating, and law enforcement came to us and they said that he was supposed to be taking heroin, but there was no heroin in the system, and they were adamant that it was heroin. And nothing came up in the toxicology, so we reached out to one of our research labs and we asked them to take a second look of it, and that's when they found this chlorophene in there.
And that is what it takes to detect this drug. Right now, Thomas says a full toxicology evaluation is the only way to detect it, and only some labs they partner with have the resources to confirm it.
It is extremely fatal, it's extremely deadly, and unfortunately, the primary person using this particular drug does not know that they are taking this drug. And the person who most likely sold them the drug is not aware of this being mixed and cut with the particular drug that they're using.
Of the 41 people in East Tennessee who have died from this drug, most are around 42 years old. But Thomas says he's recently seen people in their early 20s. And given this age range, Bethany Lemons, the director of prevention services at Metro Drug Coalition, says prevention could start at the doctor's office.
Because a lot of times what happens is someone is prescribed an opioid for pain when they're in the hospital, when they're having surgery, something like that. And there's not a plan for how to stop using that opioid after the fact. And so a lot of times that's where we see people turning to the street.
She says since this drug is 10 times stronger than fentanyl, it could also take a number of doses of naloxone or Narcan to stop an overdose. And having open conversations about drug use is the first step in preventing it.
Yesterday it was fentanyl, today it's cyclorphene. And there's always going to be new novel substances, and we have to be able to keep having those conversations.
As I was talking to Thomas today, he told me he is currently waiting for confirmation on 2 more cases, possibly linked to cyclorphene. Like fentanyl, he says it's mixed in with other street drugs, and it could have been circulating far earlier than the first case they detected in July. Lori?
Oh, Naomi, thank you. Good information there. He also tells us they saw a significant decrease in overdoses for the drug xylazine after it was classified as Schedule 3 controlled substance in Tennessee, which is similar to what they're pushing for with cyclorphene.